Okay, we are gonna try that one again. So I missed shuffling the prisoners back into or not the prisoners, but I missed shuffling the future past card back in once I did free the prisoners. Dog, maybe use a token to remind yourself. I think I'm gonna just shove all of these under there, and then hopefully that will help me remember to when I take it up to do something. Okay, so the marauding Sentinels have been destroyed thanks in part to Magneto's surprise assistance. The Master of Magnetism reveals that he has discovered the secret location of the Sentinel factory and suggests he and the X-Men join forces to defeat their common foe. Angered and dismayed by the brazen attack against their fellow mutants, the X-Men agree to follow Magneto to the factory. So Magneto has the ability whenever he schemes. He doesn't get a boost card, but we do just kind of discard cards until we get a Sentinel minion, and that went so very poorly. So maybe we're not going to let him do that this time. So put Magneto ally into play as a setup. So we get Magneto, and then when revealed, each player discard cards from the encounter deck until they discard a Sentinel minion. Let's go ahead and just shuffle this up one more time. I like the scenario though. I think it's a really neat scenario. That's upside down. So has anyone else had good success with... Wait, I'm playing... Yeah, I am. I missed the... I missed a shuffling future past in there. And so I'm just going to play it again because those cards can be pretty game changing. So we're going to play it again. Again, we do this alternate timeline where usually the first game I mess something up. So we just go for it again. So we're going to discard cards until we get a Sentinel minion. Got Assault. There goes future past card. There goes the second Assault. Stun beam. Shields up. There's a Sentinel Mark 5. It's put into play, not revealed. So he is hanging out. So 1/3. We'll do our setup ability. So we'll shuffle all of these up. Got 2, 4, 6. Let's see what we got. Got Bulletproof Protector, Organic Steel. We got both copies of Organic Steel, which is very sad. That's actually a really bad pull because we search our deck for a copy of Organic Steel, so we're playing one card down. We do have an Energy, which helps. We're gonna keep Bulletproof Protector. I think we're gonna toss an Organic Steel. I don't think we're gonna be able to play it, and I really want to draw into Iron Will or Titanium Muscles, and so let's toss a Shadowcat, Power in All of Us, and Organic Steel. Just a hard mulligan into not Steel Fist, not Made of Rage. Well, actually Made of Rage kind of works with Sentinel. And Armor Up. Armor Up allows us to stay down, which I think we will probably do. Okay. Now the campaign setup. Shuffle each future... Oh yeah, so actually the future past cards aren't supposed to be in there yet, so we'll shuffle this back in. And discard... Yeah. That card wasn't supposed to be in there. So we'll shuffle this in. Shuffle the remaining cards from the future past deck and set them aside. They're under here so we remember. Set each captive ally recorded in the campaign log may be shuffled into a player's deck. We're going to use Richter and Wolfsbane. For the same reasonings, Richter kind of allows us to get around the guard. So every single Sentinel minion has guard in this scenario. And Richter can attack and then deal damage to everything, including the villain. So that gets around the guard. And then Wolfsbane has piercing because there's a lot of tough in this scenario. So we'll shuffle those guys in. Then if enemy of my enemy is defeated, so each player takes one random upgrade, and we're going to just take the same one because I don't want to see the other ones. So Shock and Awe. Spend 3 resources of any type, deal 6 damage to an enemy, and ready each ally you control. Remove this card from the game and the campaign pool, and then we can roll build. So we're going to do a Shrink the Numbers and a Rapid Response to help with card draw and keeping allies around. Reveal the Find the Prisoners side scheme. So this says, when revealed, each player searches their deck for an ally and places it under here. We get that ally put into play when we flip and spend a money and rescue the Mark 5 and kill a Sentinel. So I'm actually thinking about putting Storm under there just to allow us to get her into play fairly cheap. So let's go ahead and put Storm. Okay. Set our hit points, so we were at 14, and we can place an acceleration token on the main scheme to heal up. So we're good there. Let's see what we got. I feel like I have to roll up because all of these cards don't do anything in alter ego form. I may just hang on to armor up, and then when I flip down, I'll shuffle organic steel back in, and then I'll just have armor up for later. So we'll flip up to Colossus, which will give us the tough status card. We will use energy to put organic steel onto the table, which comes in with 2 counters. And every time we discard a tough status card, we can exhaust to give ourselves a tough status card. So I'm trying to figure out, I can't really get rid of that tough. So I'm going to keep armor up. So let's go bulletproof protector. So we'll discard this tough status card to give ourselves 2 tough status cards. Let's go ahead and attack for 2 here. And then Magneto will attack for 3 to kill the Sentinel Mark 5. Take 1 damage. Then we'll have Jubilee. We'll exhaust Jubilee. Toss a Maid of Rage to knock this tough off using her action. Okay. We're going to toss the Steel Fist. That doesn't do much because our villain is Stalwart. So we're going to draw into a Limitless Stamina, another copy of Limitless Stamina, and an Iron Will. Okay, so Iron Will gets played, absolutely. Okay, so we're ready. We'll place 1. Master Mold is going to attack us. We'll take it to the face. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. So Master Mold knocks off this tough, which we will just let happen, and then we will be stunned. Our encounter card is going to be a unit upgrade attached to a Sentinel minion. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. So that's going to surge into... Oh no, it's happening again. After this minion engages, you attach the topmost Sentinel attachment from the discard pile to this minion. So now we have a 4/4/8 Sentinel minion. Mark 8. Oh no! Oh, does each one of the... yeah, the number corresponds to their health. That's kind of fun. So like the 8 has an 8, the 3 has a 3, the 5 has a 5. That's kind of fun. Alrighty, then. That's something that happened. Let's go ahead and knock this stunned off. We're going to toss Limitless Stamina to play an Iron Will. So we get +1 for it. We'll have Magneto swing for 3 against this guy here, the Sentinel Mark 8. And then we're going to flip down and shuffle the Organic Steel back into our deck. We do have shock and awe, which we can use at some point. So deal 6 damage to an enemy and ready each ally that we control. So that could be something that we look at for next turn to take care of this guy and then ready everyone for a big push. So we're gonna keep armor up. Gonna unexhaust armor up, bulletproof protector. Okay, made of rage. Oh, that's also an overkill, so that helps right there. Multitasking to 4 justice, and there's my titanium muscles. Nice. So we got 1 threat on here. Master Mold is going to scheme, but we're gonna do this tricky armor up. So we'll flip into hero form, get a tough status card, and then he's going to attack us for 2 plus 1. So that's going to knock this tough off. Then Iron Will trigger, which draws us into Professor X. Interesting. And we will Organic Steel to add a tough back to us. Sentinel Mark 8 is going to hit us, which we will take. So it's going to be 4, knocking the tough off. Iron Will draw us a card into the studio. Now we have 7 cards, and I feel incredible. I feel so powerful. Okay. Our encounter card is going to be Nano Sentinel Tech. Attached minion gets +4 hit points and gains the Sentinel trait. When revealed, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for your Nemesis minion. Put it into play with you and attach this card. So Juggernaut is coming in. He's a 12 health minion. So that kind of changes some things and makes shock and awe look way better now. Ugh. Jeez. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Let's go bulletproof protector to this tough to add a tough. And then we'll draw a card from Iron Will. Invulnerability. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's go toss a 4 justice and a studio to play titanium muscles. These are big. We'll use titanium muscles and a multitasking to play Professor X. Actually, before we do that, we're going to swing for 3 because we have titanium muscles now. So he's at 3. So we actually have, so he has 5 health left, 12 health left. So if we swing for 3 here, he has 9. So we're going to swing for 3 here. Boom. Juggernaut takes him. Then we will use the titanium muscles and the multitasking to play Professor X, who will ready an X-Men character we control, which is going to be me. I'm going to attack Juggernaut with a Made of Rage. So when I make a basic attack, discard a tough status card. I get +6 and my attack gains overkill. So that's 9, which is enough to kill Juggernaut. That goes in the victory display, so that's nice. And then I get to draw a card from Iron Will. Just Avengers Mansion. We'll have Professor X thwart 3. Off of Find the Prisoners. So when defeated, here we go. Shuffle the top card of the future past deck into the encounter deck. Flip this card and reveal Rescue Captives. So that goes there. And then this card is going to go into our deck. He has 5. Oh, he has 5 left. We can't actually kill him this turn. We could go. No, we can't do shock and awe because we don't have the money to do shock and awe. That's fine. Magneto will swing for 3. taking him to 6. And I don't have a lightning resource for Jubilee. But that's okay, because we'll just have Professor X block here, and then we'll soak a tough. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll leave Jubilee where she's at. And now she'll thwart one off of here, just in case. Oh, wrong one. So let's ready everyone up. We are going to trying to figure out if I want to hang on to, probably want to hang on to invulnerability, but not Avengers Mansion. All right, both my power ofs gone. None of my power, or one of my power ofs, one of my doubles. Dang, another Sentinel Mark 8? Yeah, they he got angry. He got angry again. So yeah, okay. So if you missed this, Sentinel Mark 8, and then I had a Nano Sentinel Tech with Juggernaut. So I had a 12 health Juggernaut, 12 health Juggernaut coming out. So I prioritized the 12 health Juggernaut, and then we've got the Sentinel with 2 health left. So it was a fairly decent turn, though we haven't touched Magneto yet, or Master Mold yet. Magneto has definitely been touched. Let's toss this. Let's see if we can play Avengers Mansion. So we'll draw into Under Surveillance, Rapid Response, and an Organic Steel. We're not going to be able to play Avengers Mansion, but we do have a Lightning for Jubilee and then Organic Steel to play. Placing 1 here. Master Mold is going to attack. We're going to have Professor X block. So it's going to be 2 plus 0, and there goes an advance. So that just kills Professor X. And then the Sentinel Mark 8. Oh, this says Retaliate 1. I guess I didn't notice that. So this says Retaliate 1. So I hit him with Colossus. So I'm just going to take this tough off. Hit him with 2. And Magneto hit him. I think actually Magneto, yeah, Colossus and Magneto hit him. Okay. Yes, pushing an old man in a wheelchair in front of a bleeping Sentinel. Classy. Right? Okay, so now this guy's hitting us for 4. Dude, this is a tough unit upgrade. Is tough. Oof. So we will. It's gonna be 4. I'm gonna have Colossus block. So Colossus will take 2 damage. First blood for the campaign. Then our encounter card is gonna be Shadows of the Past. Gross. Okay, reveal your set-aside Nemesis minion and put it into play. Engage with you. Reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme. When revealed, discard each tough status card from each friendly character. Don't have any, so joke's on them. And shuffle these guys into the encounter deck. If your Nemesis minion did not enter play this way, it did not. This card gains Surge, so we are surging it. I mean, it's not as deprived as doing the same to Blindfold, but still. So this surges into insert virus program. When defeated, deal 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy. Okay, well, that's kind of interesting. That comes in with 2 or 4, an acceleration. Okay. This got bad. This got real bad real quick. Let's toss Avengers Mansion and Rapid Response to play Under Surveillance on the main. Magneto is going to sacrifice himself to kill this Sentinel. I can't believe that gives retaliate too. That is brutal. So Magneto's gone. I could spend one resource to get Storm at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna spend Organic Steel to do Rescue Captive. So after you defeat a Sentinel minion, spend one resource of any type, choose a face down ally under this card and put it into play under your control. So Storm's gonna come into play. Let's have Storm. So this goes out of 10. We're going to roll down. We have to roll down because we need more tough status cards. So I think do we get rid of the Amplify? Tough decisions. So this is going to go up to 4. He's going to scheme for 1 plus whatever the Sentinel comes out with. So I think we're going to thwart the 2 here off Juggernaut. Storm takes the damage. We're going to flip down, shuffle Organic Steel back into our deck. Oof. Those big minions are tough. Literally. They have tough. Okay, so we will ready up and draw Invulnerability. Strengthen numbers, okay. Wolfsbane, multitasking. Steel Fist, 2, 4, 5. And a Strength. Excellent. So we're going to start out by placing 2 threat here on the main. Master Mold is going to scheme. So when Master Mold schemes against you, discard cards until we get a Sentinel. So Sentinel has Quick Strike, but we're an Alter Ego, so that's fine. So he's going to place 1, and then the Sentinel Mark 6 is going to place 2. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7. So we don't pop because of Under Surveillance. Our bad card is going to be Sentinel Mark. Oh my gosh, there's another one. So it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna get the unit upgrade. So it's gonna have +1 attack and retaliate. Oh my gosh, they're too big. They're too big. Holy cow. Jeez. We have Shock and Awe, which we'll probably utilize here. But let's go ahead and flip up. We get a tough status for Colossus. We'll use his Strength to play Wolfsbane. He has Piercing. We're going to play Strength and Numbers to exhaust all 3 of these to draw 3 cards. Limitless Stamina, Organic Steel, and Armor Up. Okay, so let's go Titanium Muscles to play multitasking. We'll remove 2 from Virus Program. I don't have a mental resource, so I can't trigger that. I'm gonna hang on to Organic Steel if I can. Okay, so we're gonna trigger Shock and Awe. No, we're going to thwart 2 off of Virus Program. So this goes away, and then when defeated, deal 2 damage to each Sentinel enemy. So it's gonna be 2, 2. Master Mold gets 2. First Blood drawn. Then we're gonna toss Armor Up, Steel Fist, and Invulnerability to trigger Shock and Awe. Spend 3 resources of any type, deal 6 damage to an enemy. So we're gonna hit Sentinel Mark 8, which does not trigger retaliate because we killed him. And ready each ally you control. Remove this from the game and the campaign. Okay. We'll have Storm and Wolfsbane take out the Sentinel. I feel like I'm a minion control today. Oof. And then Jubilee will thwart this last one. Okay, we'll stand up. Gonna toss a Limitless Stamina. Got Organic Steel, Steel Fist, the X-Jet, and a Genius. Cool. Place 1 here on the main. Pull under surveillance so it's a little bit better seen. We're gonna get attacked by Master Mold. Let's have Jubilee should have 2. Let's have Jubilee step in and take this one. So it's gonna be 2 attached to a Sentinel minion. We don't have any, thank goodness. And Jubilee goes away. Our bad card is going to be Energy Barrier attached to a Sentinel minion without the Energy Barrier attached. Otherwise, give it a tough status card. Otherwise, it gains Surge. So we're going to Surge into Slammed. You are stunned. If you're already stunned, take 2 damage. Okay. I am stunned. No, I am stunned. Okay, so let's go ahead and toss a Genius and a Steel Fist to play the X-Jet. We will exhaust the X-Jet and Titanium Muscles to play Organic Steel. So we got our second copy of Organic Steel out. We're gonna just get this stunned off of us. Our deck is pretty thin. We could risk throwing an Armored Up in there and just hope that it works. But I don't think that's... Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, or 9, 10. So we would have a 60% chance of running into an Armored Up. I don't like those odds. I don't like them. Because both of our Armor Ups are in here. We got 1, 2. Yeah, so not good odds there. Let's have Storm thwart 2 off the main, which will take care of Storm. Never tell me the odds. Yeah. And we'll have Wolfsbane just take 1 off the main. Just give us a little bit of breathing room. He schemes. We bring out another Sentinel minion. Which probably is not the worst thing in the world. Got a 1 Meta Rage. You got 2 Meta Rages. Letting 1 Organic Steel expire might be a good idea since your deck is blowing up. Yeah, and so I think that's what we'll do. Is we'll let the Organic Steel expire. Then we'll shuffle it back in when we flip down. Good call, Maddie. So we'll draw into a Power in All of Us, a Death Focus, Invulnerability, and a Blindfold. So place 1, Master Mold is going to attack. We'll take it. It's going to be 2 + 3, knocks the Tough off, which will trigger Organic Steel to add the Tough back. And Iron Will to draw a card into Unshakable, which may not be the worst idea now that we have a lot of stunning cards in that deck. Our bad card is going to be Master Mold's Children. When revealed hero, each minion engaged with your hero attacks you. If you're not engaged with the minion, Master Mold attacks you. So Master Mold is going to swing at us for 2 plus a boost card. We'll take it. It's going to be +2. We'll trigger Organic Steel to keep the tough, and then we'll draw into Angel. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, big fan of that. Big fan of everything that's happening right now. Alrighty. My turn. Let's go Power on All of Us for an Angel. We'll go Invulnerability for a Def Focus. And then we will do X-Jet, Titanium Muscles, and an Unshakable for a Blindfold. So look at the top 5 cards. Sentinel Mark II. So we're going to get a Sentinel Mark II engaged with us. And it's going to be put into play with us. So it's not going to trigger the when revealed. So that's nice. Energy Barrier. So it may just get an Energy Barrier. The Advance. Stun Beam. That sounds horrible. And Caught Off Guard. So this is going to be put into play, encounter card, boost card, encounter card, boost card, probably. So let's toss this Stun Beam. Well, I don't really have a upgrade or support that I want to get rid of, so we're going to toss the Caught Off Guard. Okay. She'll go ahead and thwart 2 off of the main there. Taking that down to 3. Angel is... That's remote at 10. Let's hit 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Taking him down to 5. The Mark II schemes for 1, so we're going to be good. Okay, so I'm going to flip down. Organic Steel will be the one that I shuffle back in to my very... Oh, I forgot about the other... We're going to get multiple cards as encounter cards. So before I do this, this is going to pop. This is going to come in, Energy Barrier, and then Advance is going to be the encounter card. So actually, so instead of... We're going to get a Stun Beam, but instead of Caught Off Guard, we're going to toss the Advance. Just because we're getting an encounter card. So that gets shuffled in. And we'll ready. We'll draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shuffle. Encounter card. Oh, so that's gonna actually... This is the encounter card's actually gonna be the minion. So I have no idea what's gonna happen. Okay. Well, that's a little scary. Oh no. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got 4. We're gonna draw into a Limitless Stamina and a Bulletproof Protector. Okay, so we'll place 1. Master Mold will scheme. Discard cards until we get a Sentinel minion. Maybe there aren't any more Sentinel minions. That can't be true. I don't like how... Oh no, Sentinel Mark III. Toughness. It is not revealed. It is put into play. Yeah. So it comes in with tough. And then it schemes. So 2. Then we're going to resolve 2 encounter cards, one of them being a Sentinel Mark II. And then shields up. Give each Sentinel minion engaged with you a tough status card. Otherwise, this card gains Surge. So, I think this still surges. So shields up. Give each Sentinel minion engaged with you a tough status card. Sentinel Mark III already had a tough status card. So I have to give... I actually don't know how that works. Do the Sentinel Mark II get the tough status card and then it surges? Or does it just surge? Does Sentinel Mark II get the tough status card and then it doesn't surge? I'm not 100% sure on how that works. Give each Sentinel minion engaged with you a tough status card. Otherwise, this card gains surge. The more I'm reading it, the more I think Sentinel Mark II does not get the tough and it just surges. But if no one in the chat knows, I may just give him a tough and then let it surge anyways and just grim rule it. I'm slow, but looking it up for you. Thank you, Brant. I appreciate it. Anyways, if one of the Sentinels gets the tough from the effect, you think that's it. Yeah. I can see it being argued anyway, and that's the problem. Is like every single way that I can see someone argue it makes sense to me. I'd go that one gets it, you are good. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Let's go. Okay, so Sentinel, everyone's tough. It's fine. Everyone's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and flip up to hero form, giving us a second tough status card. We'll use titanium muscles to put organic steel into play. That comes in with 2. Now, okay. So we're gonna have Wolfsbane attack this Sentinel, knocking the tough off and dealing 2 damage to it. And then Wolfsbane dies. We're going to use the X-Jet and a 4 Justice to play Rictor. So after he attacks, deal 1 damage to the villain and each minion engaged with you. So we will attack this Sentinel to knock the tough off. Then we deal 1 damage to the villain. So Master Mold gets 1 and each minion engaged. So it's going to be 1 and kills the Sentinel Mark III. We will swing and take out the Sentinel Mark II. Let's do a... It's a 4. Let's go Bulletproof Protector. Discarding this tough, will Organic Steel to bring it back. Iron Will triggers, so we get to draw into a limitless stamina, and then we get to ready. He's at 4. I'm swinging for 3. Angel's swinging for 2. Let's swing for 3. Angel will swing for 2, and that will push Master Mold to stage 2. So Stalwart and Toughness. And then whenever he has the same when scheming ability. Okay. We will have Def Focus pay for a limitless stamina to stand up. And we'll thwart 2 off of here. We'll toss a Marvel Girl to play a limitless stamina to stand up. We'll knock the tough off. And we'll call it good. Stand everybody up. Draw into my 4 hand size. Armor up. Don't go back, but I feel I was wrong because each one did not receive a tough. Okay. So it should have surged. Does the Mark II get the tough still? Because I think the way that I was reading it, I think the Mark II doesn't get the tough and then it just surges. So the qualifying sentence says give every minion or Sentinel minion a tough status card. Otherwise, do that. YouTube comments will have all the answers. Yeah, Yeah, I'm sure they will. I'm okay how we played it. I don't think that changes too much of the game, but it is kind of interesting. But I'm pretty sure the way that it works is that no tough on the Mark II Surge. So I don't know. Bulletproof protector and a steel fist. We're gonna place one here on the main. Master Mold's gonna attack. We're gonna take it to the face. It's gonna be, oh, it's a 3 plus a 3. Ouch. Knocks out that tough, which will be fine. We'll Iron Will to pull armor up. So we got 3, 6, 11. And the villain's at 14. Not at 4. 11. So we have kill in our hand. So we will trigger Organic Steel here to replenish that tough. Our bad card, it would have surged into Gang Up, which may actually would have changed some stuff, but that's fine. Master Mold is going to hit for 3 plus 2, which will knock off this tough, which will draw us a card. The power of all of us doesn't help us whatsoever. We'll Organic Steel to get that tough back. Alrighty, so on my turn, we will swing for 3. We'll use a Bulletproof Protector to discard a tough status card to draw a card. Or not draw a card, I'm sorry, to ready up. But I do draw a card from Iron Will, though. That's where my mind's at. So we drew a 4 Justice. Colossus will swing again. 1, 2, 3. Down to 8. We'll toss a Armor Up and a... I guess we'll do Def Focus and a Titanium Muscles to play a Steel Fist. Deal 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will go... He's got 3, so 2, 3. That's game. Clean game this time. Go team. Okay, let's read what happens. If Find the Prisoner side scheme was defeated, record that in the campaign log. Check, we did that. Remove each feature pass card in the victory display from the campaign. So we actually get to get rid of... I have too many cards everywhere. I may have put it back in here when I should not have. Where's Juggernaut? Oh, no, here it is. So, Nano Sentinel tech is out of the campaign, which is great because the 12 health Juggernaut is not fun to deal with. Which one did we add? We had Nimrod already, I believe. So, Bastion's Machinations. Each player places the top 9 cards of their... I flipped this in one of my games off screen. It's an annoying one. Remove each role upgraded that began play. Jubilee is in play. Record that in the campaign log. Otherwise, remove her from the campaign log. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Okay, well, good to know that I should probably keep her around in future. Record the name of each ally that ended the game under Find the Prisoners or Rescue Captives. These allies cannot be used for the rest of the campaign. And then we're starting with 12 hit points going into our next game. Garage is getting away. Oh, no, you don't. You're not leaving until you shut that thing down. Never mind that. I'm making a master mold with me to Asteroid M. That wasn't the deal, Mags. It was always my plan, my child, and you served your part admirably. Iceman, Storm, stop him. Farewell, X-Men. I'm afraid we're both needed elsewhere. Alrighty, so there is the first three scenarios of the campaign. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, we will finish up. We'll go scenario 4 and then scenario 5 for the Mutant Genesis campaign. So looking forward to that. But before that, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, we do have a 4-player team up. We're taking on Venom Goblin for with me, Maurice Andrews Jr., D20 Woodworking, and Descry Gaming. So the 4 of us are teaming up to see if we can take down Expert Venom Goblin together. So it's gonna be a good time. It's a lot of good people out there, so looking forward to that. Thank you all for hanging out. It does mean a ton. I look forward to seeing you all tonight, and if not tonight, tomorrow morning. Have a good one. Peace.